switch. Let's do a little do.
Do a dance with me, baby.
Yeah, because Nicole's got some things over there that she needs. Hello, everybody. We're so excited to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to let you guys take a couple minutes to hop on. I know you guys are coming from all over the place, and I want to make sure that it's alerted. So in order to help us to make sure that everybody knows we're on here, please go ahead and just hit that like on this video, and that'll help people know that we are live on here.
Hello. Eleanor, what's up? Hello.
It does actually really help if you hit that like. It does help the algorithm and helps people know we're here. So do that, please, if you can.
Oh, there you go.
Thank
popping
you so
on.
much.
We're gonna do it.
And also, if any of you guys are new, welcome. We're so happy to have you on our channel, and we're so excited to have you on such a potent and important day. So please make sure that you take a moment to subscribe to the channel so that we can stay connected, and that you hit that little bell to make sure that you are getting notified. Some of you guys have said that you haven't been seeing us in our feed, so make sure that you check our social media regularly, and we are actually now on TikTok. So excited.
We don't play.
So if any of you guys are on TikTok, please
we love you too.
Go to Dove and Nicole on TikTok. It is going to be Dove and Nicole, not Twin Flame Revolution. And so we'll be so excited we've got so much fun content for you guys that is coming. And Nicole did a mini version of what we're going to be covering today on there. So it's just really nice to digest it in that form. So go ahead and get on there and subscribe.
I got wild and athletic in that video a little bit.
Yes.
I might do it. I might do the same thing. I don't know. I might give you a review of what we just did. So
absolutely, we're feeling so much energy, and we're so excited to be in this portal space with you guys. Also, going to give a shout out to some beautiful community members of ours, and people that we have had the pleasure, twins we've had the pleasure to mentor, and we are really humbled to say that these two beautiful and incredible twins are getting married today. And we are so honored to have been a part of their journey, and so I just want you guys to just beam some love over to them, and just really celebrate. It's such a potent day to do that. They're anchoring in deep love for the planet and everything that is going on the planet right now. We're really excited, and our hearts have just been filled with love, because Nicole and I, we can't believe it. It's been a week since we were live with a lot of you guys doing Rise Up, which was just like an unbelievable transformative seminar. And it feels really exciting that today our tech crew and the tech gods came through, and we actually have the ability to give you guys 2 of the 3 days, right? The first night was a live bonus only. 2 of the 3 days, the full intensive seminar Rise experience on demand, and we can't believe that we can do that. The link is all the way at the bottom of the description, and I'll talk about it with you guys later, but I just wanted to get that housekeeping in and tell you guys, it was an unbelievable experience. People's lives were completely transformed, and we're humbled by that. We're going to bring all that fire today to feel into this Lionsgate energy. You guys were in such a cool moment.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I want you to take a deep, deep breath, because that Leo energy, that lion energy, that Leon energy. Take a deep breath into that energy. That energy of courage, the energy of loyalty, the energy of honor, the energy of faith, the energy of integrity, the energy of strength, the energy of I don't gotta tell you who I am. I walk in a room and you just gonna know who I am. That's the lion energy. Take another deep breath into that space.
Feeling,
and if there's any part of you that's feeling a little weak right now, and you're like, Nick, I'm hurt, and cool, we're gonna take a deep breath into that lion energy, and we are gonna breathe out. Just breathe out the pain, breathe out the weakness, breathe out the doubt, breathe out whatever ain't feeling good. We're gonna breathe it out. We're gonna breathe in some life. And if you just make that noise and you open your mouth really, really wide, it gets a little bit deeper in there. It's gonna get out some of that. We're gonna get down to the anger. So take a deep breath. So what the hell is Lionsgate? What the hell have they been doing for centuries? Oh, well, the astrology right now, right? So it's already begun, but this is the most activated day in it, where Sirius lines up with our sun in Leo, and Sirius is like the spiritual sun. I always call it the son of God, the sun. And Syrian energy is really beautiful because it's about taking what we have and making something better out of it. It's taking, without reinventing the wheel, it's taking some of the foundational pieces of you and just reinventing it a tiny bit to make it a little bit, which a little bit in the 3D is a lot of bit all up over the heavens. So just tapping into this energy of like, hey, where can I kind of shift my perception, shift some things, and we're going to talk about some things so that that can happen. You can activate. I love when I talk about serious. I'm like, it's so serious. I'm so serious. Oh my God. And I say it all the time. We laugh because it's serious right now. Right? So we are in this Leo energy, and this is all about divine self-expression, which is what we talked about through our whole event. Yes. So I kind of giggled where I was like, oh, wow. And whenever we say the word divine self-expression, you have like what that really truly means. And then you got all the parts of you blocking you from having it.
Yes.
Right? So we're gonna go through a little message that Spirit gave me, and I'm gonna ask my beautiful wife to step aside because it's gonna get a little crazy over here. Okay. But I'm gonna take this beautiful marker,
here, guys.
Okay, we're gonna use a whiteboard. I feel like a teacher. Yes. Okay. 8. Now, these are infinity symbols. This is the infinite. This is infinite possibility. When we turn it to the side, this is, we just did a breath, right? Inhale, exhale. This is life. This is creation, right? This is, let's just put source up here. This is source. This is this, baby. This is all of it. This is higher knowing. This is wisdom. This is where we're all connected. This is where you connected to your twin. This is it, right? So we got the 8, and then we got 3D. We got 3D down here. As above, so below. We have access to this higher dimension. In 3D, we don't think we do because we're dealing with density. We're dealing with illusion. We're dealing with all kinds of things. We think that we can't have heaven on earth, but baby, we are there. New earth. We're already in that. We're already housing it. I'm holding on to that. I'm not connected to this world. I'm in this world, but I'm not of this world. You're in this world, but you are not of it because your energy is this. But now we're going to get real for a second. We're going to talk about what we're seeing, what you visualize and what you think you're seeing, right? We got infinite possibility source, right? And then 3D. What are you experiencing in 3D? Is it like, I broke everything. That's what it, okay, hold on. Let me get a different color. Breathe that in, right? You're laughing, right? This is illusion. This is the illusion of separation. This is distraction. This isn't real. This is trying to keep you, all the separation, division, the lies, the manipulation, the control, the matrix is trying to keep you from what already is, and it is this. And that 8, that activation of heaven on earth, pulling it, baby, you could come back now, we good. Pulling that down, pulling it, and I say down, but dimensional levels are not up and down, it's just my way of expressing it. Because here's source, right? And as we start to be created, we're in this infinite God, unconditional love, Christ conscious frequency that can do all things. There hasn't even been a split yet. There's no duality. It's just oneness. And then we start dropping down and we get closer to the 3D where it starts to split and the distortion hits. And there's all these things that we're looking at in this world. And a lot of it is in direct opposition to your free will. Yes. And this portal is about you grabbing a hold of your free will. And what is your free will? It is your co-creation with God, is your creation energy. It is this infinite possibility. It is I create my reality as above, so below. I have access to all things to create goodness in my life, create goodness on this planet, create goodness with each other. You know, and I talked about how do I access this on a daily basis. There's 3 things that are important to me. The first one is my breath, is my morning practice where I'm praying and I'm in that inhale, exhale, this energy of flow. It even looks like that infinite because it's life. It is actually you breathing and exhaling. It is that peace. And then I said my most favorite thing is this. Me and Creator, I'm in love with Creator. Creator's funny, Creator's cray, Creator's, I'm an expression of Creator, so we just imagine what Creator's like, where I have this every day, I'm connecting. And it scares people when you say to them, I talk to God directly and I get messages from God. Oh, that's a scary thing for many, but I do. And that's where the answers come in. And that's where the knowing comes in. And that's where my truth comes in on how I'm going to direct my days. And my third thing that's very, very important is my infinite connection, giving and receiving with all y'all and with the people that are closest to me. That love, that unconditional love of receiving, it's always there. And we get to take it and be aware of what's happening so that we can engage with all things in this way and see the beauty and the gratitude in that life, in this give and take, in this unconditional love, in that energy and frequency that we are having together. Oh, we got a bunch of people on here right now. Woo!
Jump up and down, shake your body out. Let us know where you're at. Write it in the comments, right? Tune in yourself. If you guys are just hopping on, go ahead and hit that like button so that we can let more people know that we're on here. And welcome as we're tuning in. So take some deep breaths. Receive all of that information. I see all your comments coming through.
Ireland, what's up?
Resonating,
yes.
Right? You guys
What's
are
up,
here
Callie?
and present. We are really, really excited to be here with you guys. This is a special moment, right? Nicole was talking about divine self-expression. First of all, what a beautiful example of divine self-expression.
Thank you, baby.
Right? Divine self-expression, this thing that we're reaching towards. And it was perfect timing, right? We know Spirit guided us to do the Rise Up event, and it's of course perfect that you have on-demand access to the Rise Up event starting today. I mean, nothing is by accident. Why? Because we're moving towards this place of divine self-expression. When people come to us, right, clients come to us and they say, we want to figure out what is our purpose here, what is our mission, what are we doing here? Really what we boil down to is this piece of your divine self-expression, right? You have come here to inhabit your physical experience and bring as much of yourself into that as possible. When you are really embodying yourself, those things that you are doing, right, they're very aligned with your being. Because your mission is really in your beingness. Once you are in your beingness, then you get to be in the doing in a way that is going to be prosperous and abundant and in flow and activated, and it's going to help other people. It's going to be connected to the globe. It's going to be connected past our globe because that's what you're made of, right? Like that is what you are made of. But getting to that place is a journey. It's a journey of remembrance. It's a journey of deprogramming. It's a journey of coming back into truth factors, right? It's a journey of remembering our state of connection versus our state of disconnection that Nicole was talking about. It's about anchoring in your multidimensional truths in a multidimensional way, right? You're perfect and beautiful up here, and then we got to bring that remembrance back down into the body so that we can have a three-dimensional experience of it that is healthy and wealth-filled and love-filled and connected, right? And I saw some of you guys were commenting you were at Rise Live last weekend. You're like all hyped up, and thank you.
We haven't stopped doing practice, y'all. We're still going.
Yeah, thank you. Share your experiences for sure. You know, people, you know, because we want to keep the momentum, right? We talked a lot about momentum and taking action. What's really beautiful is that right now we're taking action together. We get to anchor all of this in together. This is a very special day and it's new moon energy simultaneously. So we are actually going in and you get to replant the intentions and the seeds and the pieces that you want to grow. And we get to say, we're going to take the height of this energetic astrological shift. And we're going to say, let's bring it on. So some of you guys are feeling really expressed. You're feeling really good. You're feeling really jazzy. You feel like you want to play. You want to express who you are. And some of you guys are feeling pulled inward.
Tired,
right?
fatigued.
Tired. Maybe you're feeling like you don't want to be around other people's energy a whole lot right now. And that is also okay because for some of you guys, you are already sparked in to that expression component of what this energy is opening up for you, right? And some of you guys are seeing and experiencing and facing the parts of you that are in the way of your expression, right? So when we're starting, we're going that your human self and your subconscious is saying, let's go in. There's a little work that needs to happen here. There's a little bit of cleanup. There's some shadow work. There's some grieving. There is some pieces that need to shift and awaken and move, right? Like literally going through our rise method, but going through and actually giving space and honoring to this. And so if you're feeling like, okay, I need a cocoon a little today, right? We're gonna do this work, and then you're gonna set yourself up for your next steps, and then you're gonna cocoon a little bit and care to that. Ask yourself some questions, do some journaling, right? Observe, ask what's going on with you, because there is pieces of you that are just wanting to reveal to you, right? Because the only way out is through it. So we've got to stop avoiding what our body and our mind and our subconscious is telling us, right? Taking a good look at it and going, ooh, yeah, I'm feeling some things. Let me ask myself what's going on. Because what is trying to show you is what is in the way of you and this beautiful expression that you are. And you are a big and amazing being.
Oh my God, as Dove was speaking, I was seeing like us as like before we even come down to earth, just seeing us as frequency and almost like atoms and particles. And then all of a sudden it's like, woo, matter. Like it's like, holy God, like the magic in actually being birthed and being formed.
Yes.
Somebody even wrote before human being when Dove was speaking.
Yes.
Like being the love, being the energy and frequency, like creating, whatever it is that you want to create, how like miraculous that actually is. And this year, is the year of the ox.
Yeah.
And the ox is a hard worker. I call this the year of obstacles for many leaders. I'm connected with high level leaders, amazing, amazing leaders that have had so much external, internal processing, things happen, obstacles getting thrown from every side. And as I sat in meditation, all I heard was like strengthening the backbone, strengthening the legs, strengthening perseverance, being able to sit right above the storm and watch. Like you have to get strengthened up into that place. There is things that need to be refined and grown to be able to house that rise up, that hawk-like view, so that you can stand. And I was talking about the foundation, we're making the foundation even better. That foundation is being laid in such a strong way. Many of you are exhausted because you're strengthening right now. You are training. You're in boot camp. You're doing the work. It doesn't feel great for some of you. It didn't feel great part of the year for me. Yes. And I also saw it as the gem. I saw it as, I'm going to take this, right? And I know it's doing something on behalf of me. And today, it's like, the moon's aligned with the sun's aligned, and the 8-8 and the numerology is infinite possibilities aligned, side by side, sitting with each other. And then 8 plus 8 plus 2021 equals 3. And I love the Trinity. And I think about little old me, which is big old me, with Mother and Father God, right? This Trinity. Or you could look at it from the way of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You could look at it away as a whole dang spirit. But this number 3 is so powerful. Is so powerful. Even the connection that I said before, where our breath with each other and with source, it's a 3.
Yes.
Right? Allowing ourselves to. So as we're having this conversation, kind of check in with yourself. You guys could check in where you are right now. Yes. How you feeling? Are you feeling like you're good? Are you feeling really bad right now? Check in with your body. I check in all the time with myself, and I say, I notice that I'm feeling really extra charged right now. Yeah. I'm feeling peace. I notice that I'm excited right now to be in front of you. What are you noticing? I feel I'm tired. I get that. Right. Yes. Oh, you're receiving calls from Carmen. What's you doing over there? What's that vibration doing?
Yeah, noticing a lot of you said you're feeling activated as this information is coming through, and you're really feeling the codes, right?
Relaxed.
So things are coming through for you. You're tuning in. You're checking in with yourself, and you're noticing. And it feels really important as we're in this place of noticing, I'm going to go ahead and do just a few minutes, right, of container setting and going ahead and getting some intentions placed here in this space, and also calling yourselves to step up. So some of you guys are just going to want to step back today and just going to want to observe this, whether you're watching this live or on the replay. But for a lot of you, I think you're really ready to step into some change. And for those of you that are willing to To do that right now, I'm going to ask you to step forward. So you're going to imagine taking a breath and stepping your energy forward. What I mean by that is you're going to actively participate in the next part of this, right? And then you're going to challenge yourself to find a next step after this as well, all right? So I'm really going to ask you guys to step into your life right now, to move into your life right now. So our Rise Up event also has a Telegram attached to it, and I was watching people support each other. It was blowing my mind because after 2 days, people were actually stopping each other from their negative thought forms. They were stopping them from their self-lies, their self-talk. I mean,
they were holding each other accountable to their breathing exercises. I'm like, oh gosh, those things that you really don't want to do and you're just fighting the whole way, even though it's going to make you feel better, but we fight it and resist it anyways. They were helping each other stay on track.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Right. So watching the action being taken.
I hear you. You feel defeated.
Right. So I really want to let you guys step in. If you're feeling like you're in a place, it's time to kind of do some stepping in. So we're going to step in together. So wherever you guys are in this place, in this moment, I'm going to invite you guys, right? So if you're feeling defeated and you're feeling yuckiness and you're feeling those things, I really invite you to take all of your will, right? So we just ask for divine beings of strength to come in and assist you to find even more strength and more connection to your will, and disinvite energies that have made you feel defeated, right? Or you have allowed in, I should say. Nothing makes us feel anything that you have allowed in that has given you thought forms or stories of being defeated. And we just, for those of you guys that are ready to say, I don't want to be in that space, you're going to reclaim yourself. So we're just going to ask for a container to be opened. We ask for beautiful energies from all directions. We ask for, I'm getting the turkey vultures are going to come in, create some protection. And we're going to ask for also a blue ring of fire. So just imagine stepping in a circle and just having all this energy cleaning all around you. Okay? And what you are not willing to keep anymore, what you are not willing to hold anymore, you're going to ask for not only to place in the sacred space your intentions, but you're going to also be bringing in willingness to set it down. Right? What if your life does not have to feel as difficult as it has been? What if your life does not have to, or energy does not have to feel in the space of being defeated? Are you willing to set it down? It doesn't mean you know how it's going to change. It doesn't mean it's going to change right now. It means, are you willing to bring in an intention altogether that what is no longer serving you, right? And let me caveat that. Because anything negative that we do, every behavior and distortion, it's because it is serving us. So we're going to caveat that, not only say that we're going to put down what isn't serving us, but ask the universe to replace the things that are really not for the highest good, but you're still using it as a tool, right? We're bringing in massive willingness here in this space. So in the middle of this circle, we're going to imagine that there is a giant pot, right? And it is a space, like a vortex, right, of transmutation. And anything that gets put in that, we're going to ask that actually gets recycled to be given back to the earth in pure light energy. All right, so I want you guys to just start bringing forward. You can share it or you can just bring it forward from yourselves. I want you to, we're going to go ahead and we're going to set down what is no longer in that pot. We are going to set down what is no longer feeling like a belief system or an energetic pattern, a behavioral pattern that is really working for the highest good. And I know you might be like, really, is it this simple, right? Participate as much as you can participate right now in this space, as full on as you can do it. Participate that, right? Those are you guys, some of you guys are sitting back, but some of you guys have called out to the forefront, and I'm saying you are not just a listener, you are participant in your life, right? And you are stepping out right now and saying, my life is going to look different because I'm stepping forward, okay? So those of you guys that are willing to do that, you're going to get very connected with yourself, and you're going to say, okay, I know that this pattern or this behavior may be something that I'm attached to, but I am becoming open in this moment to either become more willing, to find tools and solutions, to be supported in order to set that down, okay? You guys just bring that through right now, and we're going to breathe with you. And really participate in that space. Maybe you want to grab a piece of paper and you want to write it down, and maybe that's something you're going to burn safely after this. Maybe it's something you're going to tear up. Maybe it's something you're going to bury in the ground. But you're going to get really, really present right now in this space, right? About what is going on for you and what you are willing to put down. And I'm even going to invite you guys to put down anything that you have already shared about being in a sort of low space, a negative space, right? So we can connect back to potential. right? And we don't want to avoid shadow. We don't want to avoid feelings. We don't want to avoid being in a yucky place, right? We got to walk through that shadow. We got to do that shadow work. That's not what I'm saying. But we are creating space to put it down. So the potential for that work is there. And then we can reconnect to the higher intentions, which we're going to do in just a moment here.
I love that. You know, it's like if there's something, the visual I just got was if there's something really yummy in front of you,
Yes.
but you're holding on to the old thing. But you probably got two hands.
what?
You're probably holding on to like old shit in your life or the old choices that you made, and you can't even grab the next thing because you're holding on to all these things that are not working for you anymore.
Yes.
It's like the only way to do it. I was like, what? It just hit me. You're placing it down, so you got these beautiful friggin' hands to grab something
The
to grab.
accent got so thick that I couldn't even understand.
To grab something new. Look, doubt and sabotage. Imagine you're holding on to doubt and sabotage.
Right.
Right? Or you be able to grab something like, oh, wow, maybe the possibility that I can believe in myself.
Yes.
Or I'm grabbing the possibility that, you know what, I'm gonna phone a friend right now and
Yes.
I'm telling them I just feel like blowing up my life, but I really need help right now and support to walk through this.
Yes.
Right? Those things seem they're simple. They're really hard to do at times for us. You know, there's things that I've had to walk through not alone. There is big things that I've done in my life that are amazing. Even getting up on that stage, that I had people holding space for me at night, holding space for me in the morning,
Yes.
praying for me through some of the biggest, breakthroughs in my life. Right? We have to just begin to kind of loosen the grip of the things that, I love what Dove said, we wouldn't have these things if they didn't work a little bit for us or work a whole lot of bit for us.
Right.
And if it's still working for you, you're going to keep holding on to it, and that's cool. Right? But if it's starting to just like, wow, this sucks, this isn't working, we get to like loosen just a little bit and just kind of go, maybe I don't know. And I don't really know how to do this. I remember the time that I said, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, this dude came up to me right in my face, really close to my face. He says, what you think you know keeps you from what you don't know. And I was like so angry because I thought I knew so much, yet my life was a friggin' mess. And he was like, what do you actually know? Look at your life.
Right.
And I just started to say, I don't know anymore. I don't know. And as soon as I said I don't know, oh, the universe was like, cool, I'm going to show you what you need to know. I'm going to give you what you need to know. I'm going to place in front of you. And it's like, okay, cool. Maybe there's a space. And it's so for ego to say, yes. I don't know. Oh, it's hard, especially as a leader. It's hard sometimes to be like, wow, I have to tell my clients sometimes when they say something to me or ask me a question, I'm like, I don't really know that. And cool, let's ask for clarity. And so in this moment, maybe you just don't know how to get through that thing. Maybe you don't have the how to the next piece. So let's open up the possibility and like open the space and put our hands up and just be like, I'm willing to receive something new.
Yeah. Because we were talking about intentions, and I really want you to think about the visual of what Nicole was saying, right? If you have two hands and you're saying, I want something else. I want this beautiful relationship. I want abundance. I want a healthy body. I want all of these things, right? That's great. It's wonderful. But if your hands are full and I have $1 million to hand you and you have something in both your hands, and maybe you got something in both your feet, and maybe you got something in your arms, how can you receive that? We have to empty space to receive the intentions we're doing. So if you can hold your hands up, literally hold your hands up right now. Those of you guys that are participating like in full capacity right now, hold your hands up. Just say, I drop it, I surrender. I surrender my stuff that I don't need anymore. I surrender my stuff that I don't need anymore. I surrender that piece.
Ooh, I love what someone just said. It's like the more we resist the shadow, the more the universe is trying to get you there. And so you're like, why is everything so dark here? Why am I feeling all this doubt? Why am I feeling so much shame? Why am I blah? Because those things are within. They're in you. They're part of your experience. And doesn't mean we need to stay there. And I believe that in this infinite energy that we are in, this love, this unconditional love, this activation that we're in right now, right? We have been accelerated in the last few months. It's been, actually the whole year has been this acceleration of when we're talking about letting go and receiving. We have been in death and rebirth energy. It went into quantum leap the last 3 months.
Yes.
Where you're feeling like you're on the floor, and then the next minute you feel like you got the breakthrough, and you're housing the death and the life all at the same time, which we are multidimensional beings that house it all. And if you think about the seasons in nature, when it's winter and everything dies, And then spring comes around and everybody started, I know in New York when we were, at the end of winter in New York, you're just like, all the sludge and the dirt and like, it's just so toxic in New York City. And then all of a sudden it's that one sunny day that you get like a 68-degree day and you're just like, oh my God. That is just seasons in life, and we are living both of them so quickly right now. We're on the fast track right now. And what that tells me is that we're doing something at a very high conscious level to create these deaths and rebirths where we're reviving true self and true self-expression and letting go of the old and the parts of this earth that are not working any longer, and that the parts of the earth and the systems that we do not consent to any longer, and the parts of self that we do. Somebody said before, I feel betrayed by God. And I get that. I remember those moments in my life where I didn't understand. And when I look back now and I see us as a collective and how lifetime after lifetime we've made choices and we got ourselves here. And that was the part I had to radically accept, that us as a connected unit created a lot of these things. We were deceived in a lot of ways, but we played parts in all of it. And we're getting to a space right now where it's beginning to die so that we could have that true connection and we could let go of the things that we believed. And we could take responsibility, but also like radically, not only radically accept what happened, but radically express ourselves in a new way where the feeling that we have is very different, and that we're embodying God and not just having this far distant, like you're up there, not it's like we are one, and having that experience that, when I realized I felt betrayed by God, it was because I was really freaking betraying me. I want to say that again. When I felt most betrayed by God, I was really betraying me. There was things that happened in my life where, listen, I was a victim to things. Okay. And then I realized I had to not be a victim any longer to my surroundings, and that I had to stand up because I had to. There was everything in me wanted to receive joy and to be in that peace and to understand a little bit more deeply how I could shift my life and to get past the things that happened or that I've walked through or that I am seeing even now, and still bubble myself off and create heaven on earth and create something new. And that is a challenging thing. But I've seen people do it, and I know it's been done, and I know I've done it.
Oh, all right. Let's plant some intentions, being beautiful beings. We have done a lot already. So let's bring some of those intentions in. So what would you want to receive in those hands, right? If those hands had dropped some of this stuff, and if we tuned back in and we started to pull down this beautiful 8-8 infinity balance, and we really sat in as above so below, and we started to create that integration, what are you wanting to plant? And just so imagine that, not putting that in that pot, right? That pot is recycle. We're going to go ahead and look at what's right in front of you, this little patch of green, this patch of fertile earth, and allowing you to plant those seeds, those things that you want, really sitting with them and allowing them to really integrate within your being, sharing them if you want, but integrating them into yourself, maybe writing them down so that you can put them on your wall, right? So that you can remind yourself over these days, right? So that you can integrate these energies in this space, because we want to get really clear about what we want and what it looks like in order to get it to come into our space and into our life, right? And so take some deep breaths into what it'll feel like, smell like.
Oh, yummy.
Right? And really let yourself start to sense what it feels like to receive it.
Those right friends. Being able to step out past the fear of being in that divine expression, or having that beautiful career that you want, or, shifting into your gifts a little bit more deeply, or being closer with your family, or being closer with your children. Whatever you want to experience, bring that forth in the energy and let yourself just feel it. Feel it.
Yeah, right? Just let yourself be in that space of feeling it. We're just going to ask for blessing to water this space as we bring through all of this energy that is here, right? And as you guys are feeling through this container and the space that we are about to bless and close here in just a few moments, but just really allowing yourself to feel what it feels like to receive these things and to step into action. You get to ask yourselves too, what's my action? How do I keep moving myself forward, right? For some of you guys, we invited you. You're gonna use the link below and you're gonna participate in this incredible event that some of you guys are talking about. For some of you guys, you're gonna take these pieces, you're gonna rewatch this video. For some of you guys, you're gonna journal right now and take notes. You're gonna bring your intentions back into the world, right? You get to decide how much of an observer you wanna be of your life and how much of a participant. And it is time for us to be more participating in our lives. If we want to have what it is that we want to experience, we need to start taking action, participation that is connected to this divine self-expression, that is connected to this portal and to this space that is here right now, right? This beautiful and powerful space that is here right now for all of you guys. And we get to pull that down into the reality that we're living in.
For many of you, you have friends that you want to experience a deeper connection with. I just want to throw this out there. It is okay to tell your friends what you need. I'm gonna say it again. It is okay to set your friends up to win with you. To tell them that like, hey, like I'm going through something right now and I may need to check in with you every day. Hey, do you mind hopping on a call with me once a week because I'm struggling, or there's something that I need to do and I don't have all the strength to do it. Can you help walk me through it? There's a place I have to go. There's papers I need to sign. There's this job I want to have. Can you walk me there? Can you go with me? Can you show up with me? You know what that does? That allows your friends to do the same thing. That allows you guys to share your needs. It allows you to get what you need. We deserve one another. We deserve having needs and having them met. And that deeper connection is very important right now for this next part of the journey for all of us.
Yes. Yes. You know, we all are in a journey together right now, and learning these things, like learning how to communicate, is such a very, very big deal. You know, Nicole and I, in all of our work, right, we ended up coming back and we're so in this energy right now that we just have to keep sharing about it because it also resonates with what we're talking about, right? So what does RISE mean anyway? So some of you guys don't know, right? So it's an acronym. So we're reclaiming the parts of ourselves that we need to reclaim. Right, the part of our energy we need to reclaim. We're igniting, we're waking up our behavior, our physiology, our action, and our parts of our energy that need to be. We're going through shadow because you guys need to detox what it is that's in the way so that you can get to radical self-expression. It's an interdependent methodology, right? It's a process that we created that is at the basis of all of our work to get you guys through the journey of what we're talking about. So, you know, we're so excited that it happened to be today that, you know, you guys can get the on-demand version of this and that our tech crew is amazing and that you get to read about it and it's really, really massive.
Not an easy process.
Right? And so, and the reason I'm bringing that up right now is because we just walked through a little bit of how do I have the energetic practices and physiological practices to get movement for myself. Right? And this is really a huge, huge, massive way, and every single one of you guys would benefit so deeply from that. We've had clients that worked with us for years privately and benefited extremely. Amazing leaders from all over the globe that participated, and people that were brand new to us. So it really does. It affects your relationships, right? Because in order to have health, wellness of our body, to have abundance, right, whether that be money or be flow or all of the things, and to have the love that you want, all of it is going to start with you, and everything needs to shift inside of you. So truly and completely, for those of you guys like that want to take what we just talked about and take it to the next level, do that, right? Dive into that process. And no matter what you do, do not stop your momentum right now. This is a magic day. It is a magic moment. And I invite all of you guys, when we finish this, to sit for a few minutes with your hand on your heart and just tuning into yourself, this amazing divine being that you are, this amazing being that has created so much, right? And if you're sitting there and you're going, I haven't succeeded in a lot of ways, you have. You are here. You are actually one of the beings on the planet that is brave enough to go, I want to look at myself. I want to take more responsibility for my life. I want to understand what is out there. I want to understand what is going on. Just your presence in this live or this replay is telling me that you are inquiring and that you are taking responsibility and that you have care in your heart for the world and yourself. So not only you're here, you have all those things. So if you think you're in a place of failure right now, you are absolutely not. And in this moment, you get to abandon that piece. That piece is no longer having to be part of your reality. So much energy moving as I say this. I'm just going to ask for beautiful divine light to come through and recycle some of these energies. Let you guys move out of aspects of your fear, move out of aspects of distortion of how you see yourself, right? Start to feel that grounding come from the earth below you as you're feeling the stronger sense of who you are, and bringing yourself into a deeper remembrance of who you are, you magical and incredible being.
Sorry for your loss. I'm sending you so much love.
Those of you guys that have lost, there are many beings that have left this planet in the last few days, in the last week, in the last months. And we're sending you a lot of love. And we're going to actually end by sending the planet just a lot of love. There's a lot of places right now that are under a lot of duress. There are fires, there are natural disasters, there is conflict, there is a lot going on right now. And so first and foremost, I want you to receive, okay? Because we need to fill up. So we're gonna beam, and we ask for infinite love, unconditional love to beam into your heart. We're gonna ask that to come from this lion energy and from this portal gate that has infinite love for you. We're gonna ask that to beam through your being and fill yourself as much as you are willing to receive. And if you notice you're not willing to receive, note that for yourself and just ask for a little bit more, because we cannot give what we are not willing to receive. So just allowing ourselves to expand that even by 1% in this moment, and filling your being. And then imagine like a Care Bear, you're going to expand that love out to the world. And we ask for this divine and beautiful planet to be blessed.
Come on.
And we give tremendous love to all those that are sick and suffering, to those that are lost in this moment, right? Because you are not really lost. To those that are experiencing, we're not going to bring any pity, we're not going to bring any worry, we're going to bring pure, unconditional, potent love. Seeing this planet as healthy, whole, amazing, seeing every being as healthy, whole, and amazing.
Thriving.
Right? Thriving. That is what we're putting out right now in this moment. We are extending thriving energy to everyone and everything on this planet.
I want to do 3 pull down breaths so we can pull it all in.
Let's pull it all in.
I'm going to have you step forward, so I'll step behind you so we're not hitting each other. So you guys, when we take a deep breath, you're going to lift your arms all the way up, and as we exhale, we're going to drop it down. We're going to make a ha noise that activates and opens the heart chakra. So we're going to take a deep breath together, lift those arms, pulling down the heavens.
Stand up and do it, guys.
Now really pull down the heavens. I said as above, so below. We're pulling down that new earth energy, that new earth frequency. Take it in. And just close your eyes, steady breath. And we just imagine a smile going down the front, the back, and the middle of your spine, just really activating this joy within your being.
Yes.
And just planting your feet into the earth, into Mother Gaia, allowing the earth's energy to go through your feet all the way through, awakening every cell to the love that this planet has for you. Whoa. And 3 is just tree roots coming out of your feet and melting into the planet. Like ice just melting away. Just imagine yourself connecting as one. And then imagining the core of the earth, this beautiful light. Just imagine this light being connecting with your 3rd chakra in the core of you. And allowing it to hit every cell so that you can shine. And breathing in all that good. And letting it wrap you up like a cocoon. All this good energy coming from the multiverse. Expanding. And then wrapping around you. Feeling so alive in this moment. So alive and connecting to all things. I am that I am, the beloved God presence. I am. You can say I am that beloved God presence, source presence, Christ conscious presence. I am. You are. No matter where you are right now, you're activating that I am power. That is who you are. Remember, I am presence. And we're just going to disconnect from one another in love.
We just ask to close this beautiful container. We ask for all the energy that was placed that is no longer wanting to be utilized anymore, to be recycled, transmuted, that your next steps are made clear to you, that those of you that are really stepping into your lives may take action in this moment. For those of you that are watching, whether live or on the replay, that every single one of you expand compassion towards yourself, extend compassion to the planet. Fill your hearts with that love energy and feel the potency of the potential of this moment. Sitting with all of the work that was done, allowing yourself to get really clear about what you are wanting to step into right now in this next chapter for yourself. And we thank all of you so much for being part of this. And we connect all of our love to all of you, disconnecting all of you from each other, disconnecting from us, and sealing this work off. We thank you.
And let it all be so. Let it be so.
Blessings to all of your wishes, and we'll see you guys very, very soon. Please make sure to stay tuned. Please make sure to subscribe if you're brand new. Please make sure to follow us on our new TikTok. Every one of you guys, Dove and Nicole. And we will see you guys so soon. Happy Lionsgate 8/8. Sending you all love.
Bye.
Bye.